Hi, everyone. So we're going to talk a little bit. We have a competitor in the market right now who is talking about how if you do a private listing, how much better it is. So first of all, they say, we'll put it out to our private office in hopes that we'll get a buyer. Then we'll put it out to our other offices within our network without ever going public with it. And this will allow us to maybe get a private sale and also to test the price, which I thought, well, that's crazy. Like, you're the realtor. How do you not know what the right price is?
Exactly.
I was like, huh?
It's a little crazy out there. So, private listings, exclusive listings, yes, there's a place for those out there, but limiting yourself to just the pool of agents in one office or one company gonna get you the best terms and conditions and the highest offer possible?
Never.
No, we
Never.
all know that it's not going to do that.
So I'm just not sure how they're marketing it to people to make it seem like it's a good thing. Because, they're still doing open houses of sorts. They're doing broker opens. I've been to a couple, right? And I think, but you're not getting it out there to the full market. So, I've had one of their agents send me one of their exclusives because she knows, like, I need to get this out there to other agents. Who am I kidding? Like, this isn't going to work.
No. The way you get the most exposure for your property is not to list it as an exclusive in-house listing for a company.
Right.
The way you get the most exposure for your property is presenting it to the public through MLS, through different portals. And, our local MLS here, has a feed to the different portals out there, Zillow and Trulia and, the Redfins and all that fun stuff you can see all our listings on. And that's the best way to get the most exposure.
Right, because let's face it, sure, we sign our clients up for MLS, but, certainly our clients, when they're looking for a house, they're looking on Zillow or any of the other sites, which I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead, keep looking there. That's fine, but you're not going to see it there. You're not going to see these houses. And I just don't know how the sellers are being fooled that this is a good thing.
I don't understand it. And especially in a really tight housing market, where buyers are competing a lot of times for properties, it doesn't benefit the consumer at all.
No.
Are there instances where, keeping the property off market and selling it directly to a buyer work out a little better for a seller? Certainly there are. There are some instances when if a seller has a number in their head and they get that number and we don't have to stage the property, market the property, expose it to hundreds of people trampling through the house, spending, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 to get the property ready for market. Is it beneficial sometimes there? Certainly. But overall, it's not a good strategy. And Beth, let's call it what it is. It's a money grab by this company. It's a money grab.
Right.
It's pretty simple.
Right.
They want more commission for their company.
Right, in-house.
And I would argue that they're not fulfilling their fiduciary duty to their seller by doing this.
100%.
And somebody's welcome to call me out and tell me I'm wrong about that, but I just don't see it.
I feel like in a private listing, a private sale like that, no one feels good about it. The seller thinks, did I get enough money? And the buyer thinks, did I overpay? And no one knows because you have no market. You have not built a market around that house. And every house is a market. So, and it's supposed to go to the highest bidder, not to the person that shows up with your colleague, right?
Right.
Because you invited 3 people to come see it.
Right.
It's crazy.
Couldn't agree more, Beth.
So, yeah, we'll see if it works.
We'll see how that shakes out.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting in the next, several months to see what happens with that.
Right, yeah. And if we were going to do it, we actually have, the largest network of realtors.
Yeah.
So,
Keller Williams is the largest real estate company in the world.
Right.
Others may
And we don't think it's a good idea.
No, we don't think it's a great idea.
We don't think it's a good idea at all.
So, and in fact, if we want to hold off the property from the market, and we have multiple forms we have to, disclose, and if you want to market it in-house only, you have to fill out this form.
Right.
And we're right up front saying that you won't get maximum exposure by doing that.
Right. Yeah, you'd have to have a really good reason not to.
Yeah, I agree with you, 100% on that. So
Yeah, it's not going to work. We told you so.
you heard it here.